the stock market is falling. Most stocks are falling, but there are some stocks that are making big moves. Today we're talking about this insane stock. I'm going to talk about it here. It's up over, at one point at the high, it was up over 1,600%. We're going to take a look at that chart and talk about what went down here on AHPI. Let's take a look. All right, so looking here at the daily chart, look at this thing. This looks like it's like a 5-minute chart, right? Like a 1-minute chart. Like the market just opened and we had a big move. But no, this is actually the daily chart. These are daily candles, people. Look at this. Back, what is this, Monday, Tuesday? So we're on Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. On Monday, the price of AHPI was $2.54 on the lows. And then the next day, the high was $3.69. After that, $4.18. And then yesterday, the stock went from $5 up to $17.95. And that's a decent move, right? That's something to definitely be watching. But look at this. It went today, went from 15.85 was the low, all the way up there to $45. I think pre-market, it actually went higher. So pre-market, it went all the way to $67. $67, my friends. Look at this madness. And this is one of those stocks that it just comes out of nowhere and it just explodes. What's the float on this thing? Let's look at the float. All right, so looking here, AHPI, we can see the float, 2.2 million. The short, I don't really think that short float's not right, but you can see the float here. This is using Trade Ideas. I can pull it up there and get all the information on the market cap and all that stuff. Not that I really need information on that because we already kind of know what's going on here. But look at this thing. Look at this, really. This action. Pre-market, it went, 4 a.m., started cruising from 18 to 23, all the way up there to $67, crashing back down from 67.20, back down there to $22, and then popping again to $44, up there to, $45, the high, basically, during regular trading hours. And you can see now, it might not be done. 16 bouncing here off the bottom. The volume today is 6.3 million shares, which really isn't a lot of volume. Think about that. We've seen plenty of stocks that have made massive moves that have 20, 30, 40 million shares traded, but this thing only has 6 million shares traded, so really the volume is low here compared to some of the other big movers out there. AHPI, there's some rumors about the coronavirus and stuff, but I thought this was really kind of a wild chart. We definitely needed to take a look at it. And you can see here just the other day when it was at $3, and then this morning pre-market all the way up there to $67. I'm interested to know if any of you guys held this overnight. Did anybody hold AHPI? Leave a comment down below. I'm interested to find out if any of you guys traded this. Where did you trade it? How did you trade it? Did you short it? Did you buy it? What was your overall game plan? I did not trade today. I went out fishing this morning, but I thought this was definitely a chart to take a look at, to talk about, because you can see really, there was just nothing going on here. Yesterday, getting stuck there at the 18. I think it got halted, and then it popped up there to $18, $17.95. And then really, after hours, did not do much. And then pre-market, it just went straight to the moon. It crashed back down basically to where it started at, and then got one more squeeze up there to the 45, and then crashed down below. Now, it's one thing to look at this chart and be like, okay, what's my game plan here? What am I going to do? What is the game plan? How do you even... we're all the way back in 2009, so the idea of sitting here and putting a support resistance lines and trying to figure out where that resistance is and all that, trying to figure that out by looking at the chart isn't really going to work. This is just a crazy momentum style trade where you're just riding the momentum on this thing. And really, after that big move, this kind of just doesn't look as big, but still, going from $30 to $45 is a massive move, especially for this stock, and then crashing back down from 45 back down there to $18. And a lot of people are always like, I want to trade these types of crazy movers. I want to jump in. I want to make money, blah, blah, blah. But remember, people, just as fast, I would say this thing went from, 30 to 40. It took, at took 8:55, almost 9:30. So we got about 40 minutes. It took 40 minutes for it to go from $30 to $42. But then, look, it went from 41 down to 37 down to 31 in only 10 minutes. So it dropped $10 in 10 minutes. It took 40 minutes for it to go up $10. And then here again, you can see how from 45 down there to $16 didn't take long at all. We can count this out by the hours. Look at these hourly candles. You can see from here, from 45 down there to basically 16 in about 3 hours. Whereas, 3 hours later, we've only went from 16 back to 26. So as fast as these big crazy movers go up, they go down even faster. It looks like right now it's actually halted again. Oh my gosh. It's halted again. It's getting ready to go back to the moon. AHPI, what is happening here? Look at it right now. It's just jumped up there. It's up 80% currently. We were just talking about it, and it just jumped up $2 from that 26 break. That's what happens when you have a low float, when you don't have a lot of volume. The volume, I mean, this is a 1 minute candle, so actually the volume's not terrible here, but still overall, the volume just is not there to kind of to buy and sell in terms of getting in and out safely. So, whew, talk about a crazy move. Talk about a crazy mover. Talk about a crazy market that we're in right now. The SPY right now, where's the SPY at? Back below 290. I talked about this just the other day. Posted it on StockTwits talking about this 280 area on the SPY S&P 500. And you can see this morning down there to the 285. So got a lot of crazy action going on in the market right now. We're going to see what happens. I got a feeling that we're going to have a big sell-off into close. And then we're going to have just a weekend of a lot of news coming out. More coronavirus news, more coronavirus information and stuff going on. So this weekend could be really bad for the markets. Monday could be really, really rough because we could get just continued selling. That 288 area just not enough to hold, I think, from here. I think, looking at this, is really that 280 area has to be touched. That 280 area just wants to be touched here. But if you look, what's even more interesting, if you look here on this, but if you look, like I said before in other videos, that bigger time frame, that 285 is right there with the VWAP here. The VWAP is on the daily chart. But under that, like I said, it's just getting rough quickly because we're looking at, 270 area next support. So the SPY continuing to sell. And right now, AHPI halted again. And look at that. It's madness. Up 1,600% at the highs, which it would have been up another probably 2,000% when it was at $67. So let me do the math on that. Let's just do the math. I'm interested to see just the math on that one. From $260 to $67, looking at 2,400%. A 2,400% move. Like I said, let me know down below in the comments, did you guys trade AHPI? Or did you hold it or anything like that? Let me know. If you're still watching this video, don't worry. There's a lot more videos right here on the #1 day trading channel for you to check out and learn more about day trading. So don't be afraid and check out these videos right over here. 1, 2, newest and latest and greatest videos for you to check out. Also, hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already.